a card says draw 2 cards, you draw 2 cards. If a card says draw 2 cards, then you have to meet the conditions of the if statement to then draw 2 fucking cards.
And then when you finally think you read it, it says right at the bottom, and
right, see, that's
oh my god.
See, reading this shit is easy. Do you understand the trauma that Yu-Gi-Oh players have gone through? We are all former Yu-Gi-Oh players, retired, okay? We've done this shit for years. We had a stint last year with Master Duel, a big mistake, big fucking mistake. And so right here, this is the easiest sentence to decode for you guys because it's so simple to understand. He says, I'd say those gammas are about on par with Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, that's that good shit.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai, and we are back again, once again. How y'all doing today, boys? Children of all ages, the OG trifecta is here. Yes, sir. My man got fruity because I don't know, but he's getting eaten from take it away.
What's going on, baby? We got the orange. We got the trio. Look at that. We got oranges for everybody, nigga. What's wrong with you? But I'm gonna eat them all. I eat one for Kai, and then this man don't want them, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I just ate. So, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. Another great intro as always. It's brought to you in part by 3 Oranges and Brother Ooch. So, anyways, let's just get right into it. Brother Ooch, how you doing today, sir?
I'm alright. You know, chilling. Yeah, good day at work. Can't complain. It was a nice day overall outside.
That's good.
Good weather, you know. Can't complain. Nice little gym sesh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you work on today?
Just shoulders.
Oh,
Just a light chest.
so a lot of these. Yeah, I figured. I fucking hate that shit. Kai Kassan, how you doing today, sir?
doing pretty good. It's been a very chill day. Nice happy holiday. Yeah.
Oh, right. It's 420. Right. For those that celebrate. There you go.
Happy Holidays.
Yeah. Yeah. For those. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. For me, not so much. And it's funny because I literally, so like I'm in a new field of work right now. And to be honest, I really don't.
How's it going?
Yeah. I was about, I honestly, on some real shit. And it's not even just a me thing. I don't even know how long I'm going to last here, to be completely honest. Right. And it's because it's a lot of things, right? So clearly it's new field. I've never done stuff like this before, but that the same could be said for literally every other job that I've ever had. You know what I'm saying? So like when I think of it like that, then I'm just like, okay, let me at least give this a fair shot, you know? Because right now I'm still in the training phase. I haven't like actually been tested to even like be on the floor, even though like I'm on the floor anyway, like doing my shadowing and all this kind of stuff. But the employees, they're the most fucking real ones ever. Okay, they're literally trying to be like, yeah, dude, like people drop like flies here, and I'm just like, what? Like they're just straight up like no, like, and I like that. Like I appreciate the like the brutal honesty, and like they're really cool. Like everyone that I've had to shadow so far, they all vibe with each other and everything. But yo, they'll let me know straight up. They're like the one dude, he's been there for 3 months, so he's like fairly new-ish, but like he's worked in this industry already, so like he's familiar with how this whole shit works. Yo, tell me how this man literally, he's like, hey yo bro, welcome to hell, what's up? Like, and he's like since I started, there's been 6 people that have quit.
Damn.
6. And he's been there for 3 months. 3. And yo, today, my manager's manager was there. And he had all these motherfuckers in the office, ripping them all apart, including the manager. Imagine that.
About what? Is that,
oh yeah. So what it was about, apparently, they're all getting like terrible surveys from customers, right? Now here's a problem. Now here's a problem with that, right? But this is, you know, we gotta give the people the reality check, or whatever we'll call it that for now, right? There's a dose of reality, or whatever. What we got going on, right? Yo, the shitty part about customers is that customers majority are all ass, and that's a fact, okay? So a lot of these people, they go into a store, doesn't matter what it is. If there's a service, people have this mentality where they just think that they fucking own you and they can talk to you and treat you however way they want. And it's so wrong. And that shit really needs to stop, right? It sucks. I hate it. So with that being said, when it comes to surveys, sometimes you could have somebody that gives you a good one, but then they'll shit on other people, and then therefore the score they give is low. But for you, it means you fucking failed, even though it's not your fault, right? So this guy was apparently in there. Like, I was like asking him around, like, yo, like, what happened? And like, I was getting a bunch of all the stories kind of lined up. Everyone was getting chewed out, including the fucking manager, who, by the way, is really chill. Like, he's the one who hired me. And I honestly was surprised that he hired me, to be honest. But like, you know, I guess a testament to his chillness, right? And even he got chewed out. I'm like, damn, like, no one is safe. No one. So then I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, what if they all three, like the three of these employees, or actually it was like four, it was 4 employees and then, or no, 5, I'm sorry. 5 employees and plus the manager, right? Getting all chewed out by the fucking manager, right? Yo. Oh shit. I thought to myself, like, yo, what if they all just walked out? Like right now, right? Yo, tell me how, funny enough, this motherfucker had 5 interviews today. I peeped through the window. I'm like, yo, who's that? Yo, 5 interviews, all random, didn't recognize them as people sitting in the same chair I sat in a week ago. I was like, yo, if I have to see a new cast often in this fucking job, bro, I don't know if I'm in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real talk. That's real talk. Like, like I said, I'm gonna give it a fair chance. The scheduling is terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like I have days where I gotta be there at let's see. So during my training, it's 8 to 4, which is normal, but the drive is an hour, and that's with traffic, right? So then when I'm officially starting non-training weeks, I gotta be there for the opening shifts. I gotta be there at 6:30. So do that math. I'm up at 5, right? Up at 5 at least, just so I could get out the house at 5:30, get there on time. Damn. And it's just for a fucking meeting. Imagine that. Just for a meeting. Just for a meeting. And that's every day, right?
They have a meeting every day?
Every day.
Bruh.
Every day.
What?
I don't know.
Still not getting shit done?
Just, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I guess I'll find out soon. We'll see, right? And so then I'm there from 6:30 until 4:30. That is an opening shift. Then there's going to be days where I have a closing shift where it is 12 to 7, which sounds a lot like better, I guess, right? But then out of those days, I will have one day that is a full day. I'm there.
I was gonna say it's a full day, right? Yeah.
Dude.
I was gonna say it's a full day.
It is the biggest fucking L type of shift ever. And that is the worst, right? And guess what? On top of that, here's the cherry on top. Saturdays are mandatory. Fuck this shit, right? That's like why I'm like up and down, like mentally. But then I'm just like, all right.
See, it would be different if there was like a whatchamacallit, like a rotation between employees, like about like the weekends. You know?
Oh, true.
Because like, for example, where I work, like there are periods where, yeah, like depending on what the staff is like, you'll probably be working most weekends.
Yeah.
But it's also how the manager schedules us and stuff, because we can't work over a certain amount of hours per week or whatever. But I mean, it's really dependent upon the schedule. But
it would be fair if like you have a rotation of employees that, you know, maybe a week or two in a row or something like that, where some employees work the Saturday, Sundays or whatever, or you said you're off Sundays though.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. So as far as like days off and all that kind of thing goes, I work 5 days a week, right? It's not gonna feel like it because it's like, okay, well, I get one random day in the middle of the week off, and then every Sunday is guaranteed off because they're closed anyway. But because of this mandatory Saturday bullshit, and then the other 4 days I got work during the week, my shit's gonna my whole everything is gonna be out of whack.
That doesn't even make sense though, because like if
That's
you-
exactly, I don't know, it makes sense to me because that's how most like whack ass jobs do their scheduling. Because the only reason they're forcing a Saturday is because they're closed Sunday. Otherwise, it would be you need to work one weekend. Doesn't matter which one, they would just pick one for you,
Yeah.
and they'd swap it around every single time.
I mean, how long
But since they're
is-
closed, they're like, nah, fuck you and your Saturdays.
How long is the Saturday shift though?
Oh yeah, so they I don't know when they open. I'm sure they open early, but they close at 5.
But like, I don't know, cause like I feel like if you're already working the 5 days, unless you do you have 2 days off a week now?
Yeah, so it's Sunday and then whatever weekday.
Yeah, because I was about to say if Saturdays are mandatory and you're working 5 days Monday through Friday, then you're over 40 hours already.
And that's the thing, right? I'm in the overtime looking type of schedule here. So
Because they low on staff. You probably.
but I'm wondering if that overtime pay is coming through though. Because, you know, even though you're legally supposed to get OT over 40, every place works differently.
Yeah, I know. Because if you're getting paid every 2 weeks, then technically they can fuck you over.
Well, I get paid weekly, finally.
Okay, so if
Yeah,
you're getting paid,
we're back on that.
If you're getting paid weekly, then yeah, in your case, you should be getting overtime if you work anything
I
over
better.
40.
I fucking
And
better.
if you don't, then
I better.
No, you will.
Yeah.
they have to.
Yeah.
They have to. Because like for me, for example, I get paid every 2 weeks. So let's say
I hated
let's
that.
say I work. Let's say I get scheduled for like fucking, I don't know, 44 hours for 1 week. As long as they schedule me a certain amount of hours for the second week, I don't get overtime.
Oh, so yeah.
So like, you know,
that's so
I need to be
shit.
scheduled about 34 hours or something like that for the
Mhm.
second week in order for me to not pull overtime. But I mean, that's happened before, but I still got overtime because of like
Yeah.
maybe one of the days we had to stay longer or something like that, like because of
Yeah.
X situation that happened, which
And
and
procedures that y'all
yeah,
got.
and the closing
yeah.
procedures, for example, because that should be ass sometimes.
Yeah, it really is.
But now we're alright. I mean, it really depends.
Yeah. Well, that was a very long intro to segment into obviously what we're talking about today, the chapter review. So before we get into it, the formalities, right? So if you want to hear you have a question, comment, concern, business inquiry, fan art, or you're trying to sponsor, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. If you have the need, the want, the desire to become a thriving Ozaru to help support this set and to support the boys, you see here your favorite podcast, all right? Get the extras, the bonus content, the behind the scenes, and the bangers of the week, then please become a Patreon supporter today. All right, I almost lost it right there. Boom. And not the E hotline. Hit us on the Bluebird over on Twitter at Full Power Pod. And yes, of course, our boy, not so little Ooch, he's in Texas, fucking thriving himself. He's doing, he's in his robotics club. Shout out to the fucking Regal Eagles. Right? And yeah, he's over there. This man, he doesn't understand. They do like the competition with the robotics. They're supposed to complete objectives. He wants them all to just destroy each other, like a demolition derby.
I was gonna say he wants them to fight.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, like he was trying to explain, like they're not allowed to do that because, like, you know, collisions might happen, but like if your robot takes out another robot, y'all getting like disqualified, low key type. So,
I'm getting disqualified.
dude, imagine working so hard on something for you to just fuck it up.
He's like, that's the wave.
Exactly, right? Jesus. All right. Well, yes. And then also super thanks. So if you have any super thanks, guys, drop them in the YouTube comments below and we'll you know, talk about them whenever we see them in the next episode and whatnot. And also answer the polls on Spotify. I know the Spotify versions, y'all now have the video versions too, so everybody's seeing us as long as you listen on Spotify. But if you're on Apple, Google, wherever in the world, then thank you for supporting as always. Y'all some real ones. And yeah, it is kind of cool to know that there are people that actually listen as well as watching us on video. But either way, let's get through this chapter review. This is chapter 92, Dragon Ball Super manga. And this one, it shouldn't take me long at all, because this is very much the movie. Like, as we've been saying, as we've been expecting, there's no surprise. There's really no jokes here. Okay, there are a couple of differences, and those are the differences that we're probably gonna, throw a little bit more emphasis on and whatnot. But again, let me just get through this shit. So it picks up where we left off with Piccolo and Gamma 2, right? I think it is, right? Gamma 2. And they're doing the whole fight. And if you've seen the movie, I'm sure you have. And if you haven't, I don't know how the fuck you haven't. But, everybody and their mothers have seen this shit already, right? So they're going back and forth. It's literally the same fight. There's really no difference. The dialogue basically lines up. It's like, I wonder, like, is Toyotaro just like he has the movie like yo, facts, right? He just has the movie like on his like his digital iPad, John, or whatever, like the bit art board, and he just be tracing. Tracing. He puts it in the fucking squares and shit just so that it's all lined up like for manga format or whatever. But like everything is basically 1-to-1, guys. Like there's really nothing different here. So Piccolo figures out, yeah, he must be some like an android or something like that. He does the blast, and then that's when Piccolo like escapes, and that's when he follows him to the Red Ribbon Army. So all of that is literally the same. And guess what? That's half the fucking chapter right there. Okay? I told y'all. Okay? That is literally half the chapter. So then, of course, what happens? Piccolo infiltrates. He fucking chokes someone out for their fucking costume. Right? Their uniform, I should say. Yeah, right? Very familiar. All the same. He goes in and he gets in line. And that's when he gets to hear in on what's happening with the plan with Cell Max and whatnot. Now, here's where we start seeing a little bit of differences with like some dialogue and some visual stuff, right? So in the manga version, remember the part where they're going through all the characters like, oh, this is Goku, this is Vegeta, this is, Majin Buu and Hercule, right? Mm-hmm. They actually showed Cell Max this time when they talked about him. I was like, oh, a difference. Right? Nice. Yeah, the ding, no claps though. Okay, sure. Like, so I saw Cell Max and I was like, okay, nice. And Piccolo's like, ugh. Right? Of course, he has a freak out because, it's Cell, but not really. And the other difference I guess I should throw in there, if it matters for anybody, right, is that Hito was trying to tell the Gammas, or Gamma 2 in this situation, like, yo, next time when you make an entrance and when you're about to leave, you got to do the hero pose. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do that. I'm pretty sure he didn't say that in the movie, but again.
No, I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, he did? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, for some reason it felt new here. But yeah, then of course what happens with Magenta, he wants to rush Cell Max. Hito made the Gammas because they actually explained it a little differently in this part. He says that Cell Max's body is largely complete, but the control program for his mind can't be rushed. That's the same. But I'm trying to find where... Oh, it's right here. I don't relish using Dr. Giro's plans as a blueprint, but I assure you I'm not dragging my feet. Cell is a type of android that requires a slow drip of special cells in order to grow. So naturally, the process is going to take some time. So that's why he made the Gammas during the downtime. He literally made the Gammas during the downtime of all of this Cell Max shit. So that was one minute difference, point of detail that they made. Another minute bit of detail, wording wise, basically the same thing. Piccolo confirmed that the Gammas that he fought were around not meaning equal, okay? They're not equal to Goku and Vegeta, okay? They're not. He said about, around Goku and Vegeta, okay? So again,
He
guys,
said they're on par. I don't know. That's, I don't know.
How the fuck can Piccolo
He said
the
based on
powers?
his fights with them. He said based on like his feeling.
yes. And,
But we don't even know, like, that shit. I got mad when I read that because I was like, yo, people gonna blow this shit out of proportion because he could have been talking about base forms.
right.
Like he's talking about his experience with fighting the Gammas or fighting Goku and Vegeta.
Both.
Yeah, both.
I don't think he can compare himself with Goku and Vegeta at this point in time. He hasn't fought. He
And-
hasn't fought them in them fucking years.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You want to know something? Guess what? We said this last year.
Like how is he gonna have the cojones? Or they're gonna make him say this shit because it's not Piccolo's fault. He knows deep down.
Oh,
He knows deep down as his character. He hasn't fought in them niggas in a fucking minute.
well,
So
but
he shouldn't be.
yes.
He shouldn't be saying, "Oh, they're around their power." You don't even know where they at.
and therein lies the problem because people took they took this line out of context during the movie too. Like, is that much lines up, and I only brought it up just as another refresher that don't get it twisted. That's it. So I'm just trying to find the line. I can't really find it right now because I'm just like scrubbing through this shit really fast. But I'm just gonna keep going.
He was at Korin's tower when he said it.
Oh, is that cool? Okay. Who's that during that part? Okay, so I was doing it in a row then. Okay, right here. He says, based on my own battle, I'd say those Gammas are about on par with Goku and Vegeta themselves. The word about is the key word here. Okay? About is not equal. It's not. Because think about it. Contextually, let's say, okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has done one thing for me in my life, and that is to take shit as literally as possible with every fucking word.
Yo, that's
And that's facts. You know that.
Oh yeah.
You know that.
That's
You know that.
straight
You know that.
facts.
Everybody that's ever played that fucking game knows that shit. And I'm
Yo,
retired.
Yu-Gi-Oh is like the definition of fine print within the fine print.
Exactly. You think you understand something? Nope. Read it again. And when you
Yup.
do, read it again.
Read it
because
again.
you fucking don't. That's how it goes with Yu-Gi-Oh. So with this shit,
Oh, yeah.
if
If a card says draw 2 cards, you draw 2 cards. If a card says draw 2 cards, then you have to meet the conditions of the if statement.
Yes.
To then draw 2 fucking cards.
Yes.
nigga.
And then when you finally think you read it, it says right at the bottom, and
right. Right. See? That's
And oh my god.
See, reading this shit is easy. Do you understand the trauma that Yu-Gi-Oh players have gone through? We are all former Yu-Gi-Oh players. Retired. Okay? We've done this shit for years. We had a stint last year with Master Duel. A big mistake. Fucking mistake. And so right here, this is the easiest sentence to decode for you guys because it's so simple to understand. He says, I'd say those Gammas are about on par with Goku and Vegeta. About. Here's the difference. If he said, I'd say those Gammas are on par, no about. That means they're equals.
we still don't even know what Goku and Vegeta he's referring to. We don't know like
Oh, you
how
know, that's
powered
another
up,
thing. Right.
or if that I don't know.
I'm just I'm literally just saying this for the sentence itself.
Yeah.
Right? Because again, another reminder on your reminder. Okay, here's a little, the ding ding, right? Because Piccolo he hasn't seen what Goku and Vegeta have been doing.
He hasn't even sparred with them. So like, how the fuck is he gonna say anything?
Exactly. But this is what happens in Dragon Ball, especially when you have characters that are not as involved as, say, Goku and Vegeta in this case, because they're not around. They don't see it. They don't hear about it. They don't feel it. So they don't have anything to go off of except their most recent encounter with them. And that's something that a lot of fans tend to forget. They see one little sentence and first of all, they misread the fucking sentence, and then they give it all the wrong context, because the same shit happened at the end of Superhero when they had they basically said the same shit. Say Gohan when he said, "Oh yeah, I don't know. I think Goku and Vegeta, they would have had a hard time. I think," right? That means
We're gonna have to read that shit again coming soon.
Oh yeah, coming soon. Yeah, we're gonna see the updated version, the fucking patch update, whatever, right? So we're at the part now where Piccolo's like, shit, I tried to reach Bulma, her ass didn't pick it up, or she picked up the phone, but now she's gonna try to find the device to go reach out to Whis, because that's where they're at. They're training. That's all the same, right? He's like, all right, I have to do this shit myself because Whis is not answering, and then. He goes to Lookout Tower. He goes talk to Korin. He gets the sensu beans, and then he's like, "Yeah, I probably gotta do it myself. Maybe then they can help me, right?" And this is where the major difference takes place. All right, major difference. Well, I guess not too major, but major enough for me. All right, because first off, when we have the transitional scene over to where Whis is with the staff, remember in the movie version they was eating ice cream. Remember that shit? They was all eating tubs of fucking ice cream. And one of the tubs fell on top of Whis' John, right? And it covered it when it was, ringing. This time, in this version, the staff just got blown back or something because of the battle that was happening between who? Goku and our boy Broly. The official manga debut on page 41.
Oh, damn. So close.
So close. I know, right? Motherfucker 47, right? So damn close. But he finally, you can be technical, page 40, because his hand is there doing a blast or whatever. But there he is. Our boy Broly has officially in the manga and in the anime. So he's official, okay? Can't get any better than this. And he's going back and forth with Broly. They're fighting. Broly gets some good shots on him. Goku dodges. Broly gets angry. Yeah, he powers up and shit. Headbutts Goku. Goku gets hit back. Goku tries to come back and kick him. Broly blocks. And Broly's like, "Ugh," and Goku's like, right? Like, you're doing the classic shit. And they flip back. And then they're reset to neutral. And then Goku says, "Nice one. You're getting the hang of this fighting stuff." And Broly says, "Yeah." So we got Broly dialogue, right? So he says, "Yeah, but it's still tricky." And Goku says, "This time we're gonna kick things up a notch, okay?" And he's like, "Okay." And then Goku's like, "You'll get used to it bit by bit. Pretty soon you'll be fighting with a level head without snapping into a rage." And Broly ends the chapter by saying, "I'm ready, Son Goku."
Missed opportunity. Horrible way to end the chapter.
Oh, go ahead, please. Why was it a missed opportunity?
Kakarot.
Yes, yep, you got that. That's definitely one. That is one big missed opportunity right there, to have him say that for sure. I wonder if the Japanese version he says Kakarot, because you know how sometimes they be changing it up for the English versions. I wonder if he did say that. It's like Kakaroto or something like that, right? So the other missed opportunity, I thought Goku was gonna be like, pretty soon you're gonna get a knack for this and be a huge help against Frieza. That would have been sick, but they didn't do that, right? So there's a chapter, 45 pages long, pretty easy to read, essentially because we've mostly seen all this already. So, Rose, what do you think about this chapter?
It's better than the other ones,
I
I guess. But I mean, it's like a rerun, so
Pretty much.
doesn't really impact any thought processes. I would say
No.
nothing really crazy new. Like, same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit that we kind of saw in the movie. Yeah. So. Yeah, it is what it is. We all know what we want. We all know what we want. I just don't know if how much longer it's gonna take them to like proceed.
Kai, what about you?
I like 2 chapters.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Like 3 at most, 3 more.
Yeah, 3 at most.
So by the end of the summer.
That's what I said. I've been saying this. Like, hey, if you're new here, welcome to the Full Power Podcast, okay? Because we have this knack for just essentially just, I don't know, writing the shit for them and not getting paid a single fucking dollar. No residuals, no checks, no dimes, no pennies, just fucking tears. That's it. That's all we get for free. So the only other thing I could really say is that pacing wise, I mean, manga's always faster than anime. That's how it goes. Like, you don't get stuck in a moment, you know, for so long because like you have it all right in front of you. So you're naturally just going from panel to panel, you know? So yeah, I anticipate this lasting, I would say, at least no more than 3 more chapters, which would put us into July at this point in time. And that would mean that would be chapter 95. And I really cannot see them trying to extend this unless they have some sort of like epilogue, like, or prologue. I forget the prologue and epilogue. I always mix them up, but the one that comes after, right?
That's epilogue.
Okay, so I was right. So unless they decide to do an epilogue to this whole thing, that's the only way I can see them continuing this superhero arc, because realistically it's not really needed. They gave us the Goten and Trunks portion for the first 3 chapters that set up the movie portion of the chapters. So knowing how they kind of operate, I can see them doing this. Realistically, I can see them doing that. I don't know what the fuck they would do. Maybe throw an Oob in there, you know, throw Oob in there as a little cameo appearance. He's walking down the street with no shoes on or some shit. I don't know. Trying to pitch some fucking water on the, you know how they have those like sticks with the fucking the jars at the end. I can see him doing that shit in the meadows, you know, trying to help out his family or whatever, trying to get some rice.
So when we see that panel, you know where you heard it here first.
Exactly, right? Like motherfucking Toyotaro right now watching this podcast, he's like, oh, good idea. And then they fucking kicks it right back to the shit, man. Yeah, whatever. So that's chapter. Prediction, for chapter 93, the only prediction I guess I could say is, okay, next chapter, they're gonna more than likely start with Goku, Broly, and then Vegeta's gonna be there.
Nope.
You don't think Vegeta's gonna be there?
I don't think they're gonna start with Goku Broly. That's not how they do shit.
Okay, so how do you think it's gonna go?
What's the opposite of Goku Broly? I guess Pan right now, so they'll probably start with her.
Okay, so they're gonna take it back to where she gets like kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
I will be surprised if we get to see the rest of that fight. We might see like a little bit more, like maybe 2 more punches and a kick fly or something, but I don't think we're gonna get to see that much more.
Yeah, no, you're probably right on that, because that's like a cliffhanger in and of itself. I mean, plus we didn't even really get to see all that much in the movie either. Like, we saw a very, very small portion. He did have a few lines to say, but then they went right into it being a Goku and Vegeta fight, you know, with those restrictions, like no power-ups, no special attacks, anything like that. So yeah, no, I could see them going back to the Red Ribbon Army. And because now that Piccolo, or here's the thing, they might even start with Piccolo doing the wish, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else?
Yeah. They're probably gonna start with that. They're probably gonna start with Piccolo getting the wish, getting his orange Piccolo on, right? The Fanta orange Piccolo, right? And I just thought of that. I just figured I'd throw it out there. So he got that, right? Power of the Sun Piccolo, Sunny Diz, right? And
Sunny Pick.
No, stop. No. So he gets that shit. Bulma wishes for her butt, and then what happens? Oh yeah, and then that's when he probably has to go pick up Pan. So they'll probably see that part too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or was it that he has to go back to the Red Ribbon Army? He finds out that they're
Hey, whoa, spoilers! Don't ruin the next chapter for me.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Shit. Let me not get too ahead of myself, guys. God damn. Just for those 3 people that maybe have not seen this fucking film. My bad.
3 people.
Oh, it hurts.
It really does. It's pain. It's a painful.
Actually painful.
It's very fucking painful. But yeah, how would you want to see this play out for the following chapter?
He wouldn't.
Don't tell him that. He's probably gonna say that anyway.
Play out. I mean, it really don't matter. We all just want it accelerated. At the end of the day,
We want it skipped.
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? There's no happy medium here. There is just fast.
I mean, listen.
Skip through all these fucking shits in the movie and then get back to business.
Yeah. Well, once that happens, you understand when that shit's gonna be.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna be end of the summer.
Type shit. I mean, we kind of just said that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, from the looks of it, because
Yeah.
until they get like Gohan involved in all that shit and his transformation into Beast and shit, whatever. I mean, hopefully they do that within the next 2 chapters.
That's not happening and probably until not the next chapter, maybe at the end of the one after that. Because I feel like Gohan will start getting involved towards the end of the next chapter. I feel like that's safe to say. And then the third, then the chapter after that, which would be the June chapter, they're more than likely going to, it'll be like it'll pretty much be the Cell Max fight at that point. Or actually, no. It'll be Gohan against the Gammas and the Red Ribbon Army and Cell Max. So yeah, this shit is gonna be until fucking July for sure.
It really just depends on what they want to fit in the pages that, however many pages they do, 45, 50, whatever the fuck.
It's always gonna be, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Average would be 45 to 50 pages. And especially if they wanted to like really fit that shit in. Like, it's not about fitting in, but like if they wanted to make it longer is what I want to say, because sometimes they have the liberty of like, if it's supposed to be like the end of something, they'll just be like, all right.
Let's just hope they don't take any fucking holiday breaks on the manga.
Oh yeah, May has, it's funny you mentioned that. I know that they have a golden week in May at some point.
Whoa.
You know what else they have in May?
Goku Day! Oh my god! Super's coming back! Oh, it has to be, right? Shut the fuck up!
Yeah. No, we're in for no reason.
You went hard.
Dude, you already know. You already know. I just went hard. Why? Because they're all gonna go fucking hard. You got our boy Geekdom out here, literally up to his ass and beyond with this shit. He literally keeps telling me, I'm not talking about this. He was forced. His hand was forced to fucking tell people, y'all need to shut the fuck up about this shit. It's not happening. Like, yo, you don't see him making no tweets until recently about like preemptively telling people, hey, this is happening in Japan, but guess what? It's not the fucking Dragon Ball. Like, he's there already, son. Like, this is real. This is literally how it goes. So, whatever. That's the chapter review. So, if it wasn't already clear, we're done talking about that. I'm gonna look at the comments now from last week's episode. Okay. Oh, okay. So this person, right? All right. So this person said, right at the top, he goes, "Is the parody Brother Ooch talking about? Hot damn. What is it? Hot damn. I rocked brotherly love." No, it wasn't. But I'm gonna ask you now. Do you remember the Mario and Luigi skit that one black dude did on YouTube years ago when he played both Mario and Luigi? And they were basically arguing back and forth, and Mario was like, he said to Luigi, he's like, "You always gonna be a player 2 ass nigga." Do you remember that shit?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You would
I
think that shit was funny.
I think I don't know if I saw it. to be
Yo,
honest.
yes.
Player 2 ass nigga.
Yo, when I heard that, first of all, when I saw that shit, that was at that time, this guy was hilarious. He was like what like RDC World and like Calib City and like all these other people that like that just are known off skits. He was doing that shit way before them. Or RDC World have been around for a long time, so they might have been doing it around the same time too. But that guy's been around for a long time. Oh, and then he says, side note, I am hella particular when it comes to sour candies. Y'all should take a pouch of sour straws and freeze them. It will change your life.
Fuck. Freezing candy.
Yeah, freezing
That's
candy.
kind of crazy.
It is crazy. Have you ever done that?
No.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I personally have never frozen candies. I don't understand why you would want. I mean, yeah, I don't understand why you would want to do
Yeah,
that.
I don't get the trick.
Is
Ice cold sour?
Maybe it's supposed to make it more sour or some shit. Because they specifically said sour straws.
I mean, those are fire.
Yeah, so
Right.
maybe maybe the cold temperatures make the sour just fucking. Yeah, you know what? It probably does, because think about it. If it's already cold, yeah, you know how you like drink something cold and sometimes you're like, right? Like, you know, something like that. Now take a fucking cold ass sour straw with the, you're gonna be all fucking sorts of fun, right?
You gotta make a face and shit.
Oh
That
yeah,
face gotta be a whole emoji.
yeah. Nah, seriously, that shit is. But yeah, I gotta show you that the Brotherly Love skit. That's a classic. See, my man, Big Texas Tank says barbecue and ranch goes hard. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I told y'all. Do not, yo. You're not. Y'all don't even know. Barbecue and ranch is ridiculous.
Yo.
It really is. Okay, so this person goes, Ooch with the red in his hair. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. You can't really see it now because it's like all bunned up right now. Oh, they just put red in their hair again too. Nice, good shit. I dyed my hair red during COVID times because of Super Saiyan God. Oh, all right, committed.
So,
Also cool to know Ooch is also a 93 baby because I am too. The best year, free. Yo, I am literally as old as Power Rangers. 30 years anniversary this year. I get to that number in just a few short months. So I'm enjoying the 29, you know, I'm chilling, you know. And honestly, I'm not even phased. The funny part is, at work, everybody thought I was young. Like, they were like, they would ask me how old I was. I was like, I'm 29. And they're like, what? Straight up. I'm like, I'll take that. I'll take that. I will take that for as long as I possibly can.
because of the physique.
Probably. But yeah, but I stay in my hoodie all day. So like they don't see shit.
Oh.
But the funny part is those one dude, my one coworker, he's funny. He's like, you know, see this man? He's like, don't fuck with him. He's like, cause under that hoodie, I'm sure there's a body under there. I was dead. He said that I was like a lethal killer, like low key. And I was like, okay, I don't know about all that, right? But
You should have told us that's literally your brother.
oh, that's facts. See, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. So this person says, Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans is the best video game movie ever.
Is there any other?
Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans? The best video.
Is there any other?
Oh wait, you're right. That shit went. See, that was Raging Blast 2?
Yeah.
You remember that one?
That shit was a good ass movie, but yeah.
That movie was only featured in that game. Do you remember?
But it was like 45 minutes long. It wasn't even a movie.
It wasn't. No, it was a
It
special.
was like a special.
Yeah. Hachiak, the red guy.
Yo, he was tough in that game too. I really wish they brought him back in other games. He was really, bro, they could have put him instead of Cell Max. That would have been such a better story. Like, holy fuck.
Bro, you know what's so crazy? Hachiak is literally a character that I swear to you, I've only ever seen that special one time. And I somehow remember that name all throughout timeline. Like, how the fuck do you... Hachiak. You didn't remember that shit. How the fuck did I remember that
I
shit?
don't remember that.
I've only seen that John one time. I don't even remember what happens. I just remember they fight him and they win, right? Duh. It's Dragon Ball Z. So, But yeah, that's the only video game movie ever. So yeah, I guess it is until they do another one, right?
Right.
Okay, so this person says, y'all high key made me hungry as fuck. Hey, shout outs, right? Another banger, appreciate that. Yeah, honestly, I mean, look, if you wasn't already hungry, I feel like it's gonna be a thing. Because usually when freaking IQ, not so little Ooch is here, he's usually fucking snacking on something. Now you starting to eat over here. Pretty soon, Kai gonna be having something. Fuck it. We're gonna just have, once we get a new table, because that's part of what I'm trying to do with this set, we're gonna have to have room.
This week's snack.
Well, yes, exactly. We're gonna have to have room for that shit. Like, Kai, don't be surprised if one day we do episodes and we have like Wawa sandwiches in front of us and we're eating them shits.
I was thinking about bringing.
I told you.
I was thinking
Pull up
about
with
it.
some fucking Jersey Mike's or something, just big ass sandwich.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yo, have you had Jersey Mike's?
Yeah.
Opinion?
They alright.
Okay, that's acceptable. They're pretty good.
They're
I
just
like
a
them.
little expensive, low-key. Like,
Mhm.
I'd rather Chipotle.
So you'd rather get your double chicken? Yeah, you're fucking biased as fuck. This guy and his double chicken.
Like, get more for your buck. Fuck it. Type shit.
No, I understand. It's just, it's.
I mean, if you want to switch it up, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with it. It's an acceptable.
Have you ever had
lunch.
Firehouse subs?
Maybe like one time.
Oh, you have?
I think.
See,
so.
I have a Firehouse subs by my job, and I actually had it on Monday. Excuse me, and that was the first and hopefully last time that I eat out, because again, I've been doing this thing where I'm trying to save money, so I'm not buying food, so I'm packing lunch and I'm bringing that shit with me. My job has a microwave, so that's the real tech right there. Save yourself some fucking dollars while you can, folks, because it'll definitely go a long way. Because when you go, let me just break it down for you really quick. My meal was $12. Imagine if I did that each work day. Okay, my training is 6 days a week. Okay, I gotta go in Monday to Saturday, not Monday, Friday, Monday to Saturday for 2 weeks straight. Do the math. $72 a week. Now multiply that by 4, then multiply that by 12. That's a lot of fucking money. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pack your lunch. Don't be like this fucking double chicken motherfucker. Okay? And he don't even care. He'll be like, I don't care. He'll literally eat it. He don't care.
If it makes me happy, why not?
Yeah, right.
Type shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? Okay, so this person, listen, so just like how there was like one person asking about how like for a long time it was like one person asking me for like a certain reaction video. Now we got, I mean, this is how it starts, right? This is how it starts. So I'm not saying this is a bad thing, so don't get me wrong, right? But this person says, when can we get Full Power Podcast t-shirt, right? So I applaud the interest in wanting merch, because clearly this is there for a reason. And I've mentioned this, or no, I mentioned this to the boys, but I'm gonna say this now in front of y'all, that I actually, I wear this, aside from just having it on here. And there's been a few times where I've actually had people like look at it and I'll be like, oh, they must recognize something, right? And then I was in a GameStop. I was getting Crystal a Mario shirt because she was so hyped off the movie. She wanted a fucking t-shirt. I was like, all right, I'll get you a shirt, right? So, and then I went in there and I was wearing the hoodie, and the dude behind the register, he's like, he kept eyeing my fucking hoodie. Like he was looking at that shit. But it wasn't even like subtle. Like it was like I felt like I had boobs or something. Like this guy was just fucking looking at my shit, right? So I'm like, then finally he says, hey yo, what's Full Power Podcast? And I said, do you like Dragon Ball? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, then check us out, because we talk about way more than that when it's not dead, right? But
Right.
yeah, but give us a listen. He's like, what y'all on? I'm like, everything. He's like, all right. I was like, all right, have a nice one. Right? Done. Didn't try to oversell, didn't undersell. But the point is that the word is spreading a little bit. You know, every time I drive by a billboard, I'm always like, yo, how much does that shit cost? Imagine I plastered Full Power Podcast on that shit. That shit's probably
That'd be
expensive.
crazy.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But like all the driving that I've been doing again, I always think, I'm like, yo, what if, like, how much does that shit cost? Like, is it just as easy as like, hey, can I like put an ad on there? Yeah,
We
sure.
just gotta stand out on the highway on one of our days off with the sign. Just.
Yeah. On some car wash.
On some car wash.
Yeah.
Full power car wash. We be fucking washing the shit out your fucking shit, man. Special feature by Mr. Wash.
All right.
I was gonna say sponsored by Mr. Wash, but you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. All right. So, and then they also said, and what is your favorite moment in the Mario movie? Well, have you guys even seen it? You saw it? All right, what was your favorite?
Yeah. Probably DK, Donkey Kong.
Oh, my man.
Because when I heard them playing that, I was like, that was the only thing I wanted when I saw him. I was like, please, just throw it in there. I don't care if it's 5 seconds.
They had. You have to see this movie. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Why don't you take some of your double chicken money and go see the fucking movie?
Why would I see it by myself?
Okay. You make a plan. You know, I'll see it again. I don't care. Whatever. What are you saying?
Nah, I was saying that movie's definitely 10 out of 10 because, like, I think I said it before, but like even the stuff that I personally didn't like about it, it wasn't anything to discredit from the movie's value. So like that shit was really, it was a really good movie. So yeah, check it out. It was good. I'm not even a Mario head, but it was still a good ass movie.
Yeah, it literally like I mean I guess it's safe to say that the hype has started to like die down a little bit more. I mean, it's been like 3 weeks, I feel like, because it came out the first week of April. So maybe this is like week 2 actually, but either way, I mean, like, it's still a good ass movie. Like they're breaking records. They've made hundreds of millions of dollars. And they were so smart to capitalize on the hype that they started releasing pre-orders for the Blu-ray set. And Walmart has an exclusive, Target has an exclusive, Amazon got an exclusive, Best Buy got an exclusive. They all have different fucking versions of the same film. Like, I got the Walmart one on pre-order because that shit comes with like a fucking star like light that you can just put on your desk. And it's like, you know, I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't know if it comes with like steel case or anything like that, but yeah, like everyone has their own different shit. And then there was another company that does they do what do you call those things? It's like the fucking it's like those websites that do like vintage and retro type of merchandise for stuff. And they made a vinyl, a CD, and a cassette for the soundtrack of this movie. And I was like, that's cool as shit. Like, that's actually fire. So of course I had to pre-order. So my favorite moment of that movie, damn, I don't even know. Honestly, there was a lot of great moments. I guess my favorite one, I don't know. It's too. I mean, I'm gonna just go with the peaches, 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 because Jack Black was OD. He was like MVP of that film.
No, shut the fuck
up. Yo, that shit was godlike. I'm telling you, I can't wait for people to make covers of that song. Like full,
oh my god,
full band version or a hip hop version, a trap version, fucking bro. That I'm telling you that they're gonna have to have some fucking bangers. That shit, if they have a cover, it's gonna be banger of the week. That's a spoiler. Like real talk. Like there's zero way that I'm not gonna take the opportunity to do that once that time happens. But you know, we'll see. Let's see who else. What else we got here? Okay, this is actually hilarious because this is gonna just sound funny. We're going back to the Wendy's shit real quick. They say, to be honest, that's how they start. To be honest, mathematically, Yo, you already know this is about to be fucking crazy. To be honest, mathematically speaking, yes. If you only dip the nuggets once, it's less total surface area covered in sauce. Gotta agree on that one. This shit is. I no, listen. I truly love what we have started here.
Nigga said surface area.
Yo, exactly. He first of all he said, no.
Bro, and you said 1099 when we were talking about Dragon Ball.
Tell him, fucking tell him. Remind his ass. He said, well, yeah, you dumbass. He said, yeah, show me the 1099. Get the fuck out of here. I will never forget that shit. That was
fire line.
No. That was the most head ass shit you've ever said. You really trying to figure out how they're gonna, show me the proof. Their job. I need 1099. What? No. Absolutely the fuck not. Okay. So yeah, they also, the same person said, Wendy's unlocked the good ending with Uchi by delivering enough sauce. Yes, they did. If you saw, in case you've missed out on that episode, go and watch it, because listen, all of our episodes, they stand out on their own, okay? It's not like you have to watch all our shit in sequence. You could literally just one day just hit the shuffle playlist on YouTube, or, you know, if they do that on Spotify, and you can enjoy every single episode that we have here from start to finish, from episode 1 all the way to 103. That's an OD number. That's actually an OD number. Let me see. I think I have time for like a few more. Okay, so this goes to our girl Cancerian Stargazer, right? They're the ones that did the fan art for us, so shout outs, right?
Gazer.
Yes, Stargazer. If we talking brekkie sandwiches, I don't even know what the fucking what the hell is a brekkie sandwich?
Bro, she means breakfast, bro.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like,
that's just crazy.
That shit went right over my fucking head, bro. Tossed. I've never, listen, there's a lot of lingo I don't have you ever said brekkie sandwich before?
I never said brekkie, but I understand the context.
See, he's a oh my God. Okay. He sometimes he can translate. It's great. We're well-rounded here at Full Power Podcast, right? Like, we just, I can only, you know what? I bet you Jared would have known. He probably,
it's supposed to be like one of those cute childish voices, like that when you can't say things correctly, like brekkie sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like chicken nuggies.
But see, that's more like, I can understand that a little better. You know what I'm saying? Because, for obvious reasons, like nuggets, brekkie.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
See, but my brain doesn't work like that. I heard brekkie, I'm like, huh? Even with the sandwich part, I'm like, brekkie sandwich? What the fuck? I was thinking like, that may be some Australian shit that I never heard of or something like that. Right?
He said this is some foreign shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, you can't be judging,
It's
right?
that creme de la creme.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so check it. They said, if we talking brekkie sandwiches, my go-to is hot and spicy Spam sliced and fried.
Oh nah.
Sunny side up. Wait. Sunny side up eggs. Add some aromat, the African salt, and then homemade salsa, lettuce slices, your choice of cheese, bread slices fried in butter. Assemble, and on God, I'm telling you, she's delectable.
Assemble on what? A bagel?
I don't fucking know. They literally said bread slices fried in butter. So on that.
Bread slices fried in butter.
Don't even try to discount the Spam, because that shit is fire. I will hear no slander.
Then hit that mute button, because here no slander, you shut up. That's a little crazy.
All right. So I'm not going to slander.
Because Spam already by itself is so salty. So to add more salt on top of that is like asking for death.
Have you ever had Spam? I've never had Spam.
I don't think I have.
I've literally never had Spam.
It's like if salt was a meat. That's what it tastes like.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's very overpowering. So it's something you'd have to use sparingly. It's not, I don't know, making it as like a whole
I
sandwich
had
thing.
to take a sip of this shit right now just because my
Yeah.
Yeah.
just thinking
Yeah, I don't know.
about
It's a very powerful flavor.
Yeah, nah, son, that's OD. But okay, you know what? I don't know what you would call that sandwich, that brekkie sandwich, Stargazer. You're gonna have
Maybe
to.
that's what you call it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to email me a picture or some shit when next time you make that shit, man. Cause
True.
that shit sounds crazy. Oh, and this person's. This is actually the last comment. And then that's actually it. This person says Sonic is better because of Super Saiyan hair.
Context, please. Red Robin's better than Texas Roadhouse, so I don't want to hear it.
Wait. I think they're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog though.
Yeah. Yeah. They talk about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yo, he said. yo, he thought we were still talking about food.
No, look at his name.
Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Oh my god, that shit went. This shit went.
Yo, everything today just going over. Everything going over your head like.
Yes. Holy shit. Yeah, nah. Honestly, that shit could have went both ways. I see that. I see why you said that. Yeah, no, because this person's name was Texas Roadhouse. So, yo, I bet you the actual Texas Roadhouse is mad as fuck because this person has their name.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no, like it's literally they're probably like, yeah, got it.
Actually, that's not.
Fuck it.
No. He said, "Yeah, got it."
Yo, you know that motherfucker.
Not because like
It's on hype.
But there's no space. There's no space. So I feel like the OG Roadhouse gotta have the space in it. Number one.
Oh, true.
And number two.
That's
and number
true.
two. Even if that wasn't the case, technically speaking, once you have a business or you have like, you know, any type of establishment that proves you are who you say you are and you can be verified and all that stuff, you are allowed to send in a request to take down all these other things that have your name.
Basically, override.
Oh, override.
Yeah. Yeah. So Texas Roadhouse can literally be like, hey, we will, you know, like give you X amount of money if you give us your handle, or we can go to YouTube and say, this is our handle now.
Oh, that's fire. AKA get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I bet you that when they got that name though, they were like, oh yeah, fucking Texas Roadhouse. I got that. That's me. All me. Texas Roadhouse got the bread, right? That's the godlike bread with the fucking that. Oh yeah, definitely. Have you had that shit? Nah, that's another episode.
Not really.
That's another episode. All right, you already know what time it is, boys and girls, children of all ages. The banger of the week, and it is.
I know that. A little bit.
And that was Gurenge by the great Lisa. The Demon Slayer opening number 1 is your banger of the week. And rightfully so, because, and he didn't know this, I didn't know this. I don't know, you probably knew this because probably, I don't know. But season 3 came back.
Oh, yeah.
And under the radar completely. I had no idea. I found out, I think, who fucking said it to me? Somebody said it to me. I totally forget who. But they were like, oh yeah, see, episode 1 happened. I'm like, what? And then I was in the gym. I told him. He said, what?
You knew that. We were talking about it though, because that was the movie. The movie was episode 1, so they released it.
Right. Well, okay. on that, yes. But like the actual, like they're starting season 3 now. Like it's officially happening now. So
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. So yeah, there you go. So opening 1, Demon Slayer, Gurenge, Lisa. First of all, she's a goddess. All right, let me just put that out there. I love that
Facts.
girl. She's awesome. Great voice. She has a lot of bangers, which I'm sure we'll hear her again on the bangers of the week. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There was one that you showed me that I'll never forget. At first, I was like, and then that shit dropped. I was like, okay. All right, here we go. It was like the sword art ending, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that one. But now that that's done and over with, it is now time. Hey, for the Patreon shoutouts.
Oh.
This fucking button. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me get these names. I got them right here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these, then go over to Patreon and hit us up. Because here we go. Shout outs to our boy Anthony Parker. Oh, thank you. Shout outs to the girl, my girl, Crystal. Oh, thank you. Shout outs to our boy Dante TX. Oh, thank you. Shout outs to our boy Jayante Sheridan.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to our boy Jerick Rivera. Thank you.
Welcome.
You say you're welcome?
Welcome. Welcome. Well,
Shout out to our boy Louis Barnett. Oh, thank you.
welcome.
Shout out to our boy Mr. Washed.
Yes, sir.
Stay clean.
Fresh.
Shout outs to our man, Odd Man, out. Not gonna leave him out though. Shout out to our boy, Soul Awakens.
Wake your ass up.
Thank you. Shout out to our boy, Super Saiyajin SAWFT Soft. Thank you.
Well,
This man saying fucking you're welcome. Like, you're like speaking for them.
well.
Shout out to our boy, Travis Boyette. Thank you. Final Shidori. Shout out to Vegeta Uchiha.
Tough.
Shout out to our boy, Worse Than a Demon.
Okay.
Shout outs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Attention!
Yeah.
From the land of the rising sun. Sun. He's the one.
The fucking one.
The only.
Only.
That guy.
The guy.
That beverage.
Got that fruit. Our boy.
Boy.
Juice Okay. And if you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, as such, please feel free to join the rest of the Thriving Ozars by becoming one yourself and hang us over on the Patreon page today. Plus a bunch of other perks as well. And if you want to hear your question, comment, concern, business inquiry, or fan art, trying to sponsor, trying to say what's up, you know, then please hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And I know he's not here. And it would be really funny if you did it.
Can't do it.
I knew you weren't gonna fucking do it. I knew it. I knew it. I tried, guys. I tried to give y'all something special and extra that no one would expect. But one day, yo, a goal, okay?
What?
If we hit right now, let's see. My count says that we have 25 total patron subscribers here. If we hit 50, doesn't matter. Yo, it could literally be like all $1 patrons. Doesn't matter. Hit 50, you have to sing the fucking Bluebird coronation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Comment below you want to see that shit happen. But until then. Yes. Okay, nashita no wa. Aoi, aoi, ano sora. Hit us up on the Bluebird.
Yeah, he said, ah.
Yeah, I had to do the fucking whole thing. That's right. Because I knew you wasn't gonna do it.
One man army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my fucking own onomatopoeias over here and shit. Whatever. Yeah. At full power.
Sang
pod.
it so proud. Wrong lyrics and everything.
Always. That's how we do it here. One day I'll maybe look at the lyrics and and maybe I'll get it right one day.
Fuck.
So yes, guys.
It was the bird that killed me. It was-
Dude, you gotta
I know.
you gotta get that shit. Get the fucking Bluebird. All right. Anyways, Brother Ooch, do you have anything left for the people at home?
As always, stay fresh, stay clean. Put your fucking cologne on. Get something fresh. Stay fresh, stay clean. Yes. Yes. That is all.
Okay. Nice. Kai-Kat-san, do you have anything for the people at home?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna ride with the keep your colognes in check for this week because that's really a whole fucking movement. You gotta step your games up.
Step them up.
Smell good.
Step them up.
Smell good, feel good, a whole movement.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, there's another banger for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are enjoying these Friday releases. Let us know if you're enjoying the Fridays, if you missed the Mondays, or whatever. Just hit us up with your comments because we love the engagement, the interactivity that y'all be bringing to us. And a small little update, but for those that might be attending, because I'm not really sure if we're going now, but KamehaCon is around the corner, and our boy Nasir Pasha, the legend himself, is literally obviously going to be there. The whole con is basically themed around Legend, the Dragon Ball tale. So keep your eye on that because he will be there along with like literally all the rest of the voice actors and actresses that played a part in Legend. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if any of us are going because life, expensive, all that type of stuff. Trying to see if it's still even possible, to be honest. But I mean, hey, if you want to help us out, you will know where to go. All right.
True.
Right. So that's it. It's been your boy Ooch, the lethal one, brother Ooch, the homie of all the Kai-Kat-san. I'll give a shout out to our boy, not so little IQ Ooch. You know he's not here. Shout out to Legal Eagles. Fucking
Burn them, nigga.
Oh yeah. Take care of yourselves, man. The proper take cue lock loader right here on this podcast. Stay safe, stay clean, and stay the hell inside. We'll see y'all next time. Yes. Bye-bye. Okay, one more time.